What is going on, guys? Welcome to the final leg of the Zigzag Play Along League for Season 2 here. We're on the 15th and final leg here. Let us check out the current standings on the leaderboard. I haven't had time to count up the medal placings yet, but here we go. I'm in third. I'm not doing so well on the actual leaderboard, but we have Snorlax and TGBM right up top there. So it'll be interesting to see once I do the final calculations, which should be at the end of the video, who's won. And of course, the winner takes home a $15 Steam gift voucher. So should be fun to see who ends up taking it. So yeah, I say without further ado, let us get into this final leg. Yeah, let's get into it. And for the final round, we are back to a diverse world. 1 minute and 30 per round. Let's get it. Okay, so the first one is Peru. We got the black car with the double yellow lines. And yes, looking all very Peruvian here. Now the question is north or south though. Not entirely sure about that yet. So, it's very treeless. There's almost no trees anywhere here. And we have some Peruvian bollards. That's cool. They're kind of rare. Really interesting graveyard here. So let's get in here. It's definitely a bit greener. I'm thinking we're around this area here. It's hilly, but not too mountainous. And it's pretty green as well. But there are almost no trees, which is something you see around Titicaca. Not many trees. It kind of looks like Bolivia. Now, this could be a lot further north. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to go for here. And yeah, we're pretty close. And actually, Emily has gotten extremely close here, but a good number of good guesses here. So should have gone even closer to where I said. So the next one, feeling like South Africa with this white. Sure enough, we are in South Africa. Now I think I remember one of the highways leading out of Pretoria has one of these, but we'll see. So let's get in here. I think maybe this highway or something like that. We are going more or less east to west here. In fact, could probably find a road that fits a bit better, something like that perhaps. It's always possible. Otherwise, somewhere over here as well. It's very green, I'm noticing. Kind of green, rolling hills. Might suggest something more like this, honestly. Yeah, I might actually be tempted to go over here instead. It should be a fairly major highway, but let's go over here near Bethlehem and Harrismith. And okay, so that's not too bad. It's actually near Bethel instead, and Ermelo. So yeah, not the best guess, but we still pulled decent points, I have to say. Okay, so next one should be Malaysia. We've got the sticker on the pole here, and we've got the double white lines. This definitely seems like Malaysia indeed. We should be on the peninsula because of that sticker as well. So the question is where? I think this feels fairly close to, it feels like somewhere between KL and Singapore. And it kind of feels like it's kind of out in the hills or something like that, if you feel me. We've got a lake to our west here as well, or a small one, so maybe we can find something that kind of fits. We've got a minute left, but it's probably too small of a lake to actually find here. That's not close enough. If it was to our west, we could use that, but no. Not there either, so starting to lose patience here. I'll probably just guess in 1 second, but you know what? Are the mountains here high enough for that? I don't think so, no. So I'm just going to go where I kind of thought, probably somewhere in here. And yeah, we're rather close there. And there is the lake, so potentially a 5K-able round in all honesty, but yeah, not good enough. I think we're actually going well this time, so we shall see. This one feels like Eswatini, I want to say. Could be South Africa too, though. Wish I could see the number plate there. It's a bit too far to be seen. But yeah, this one definitely has like an Eswatini feel to it, although it's rather flat. So perhaps in the center of the country, I feel, is where you get a bit flatter in Eswatini. Yeah, somewhere over here. Maybe on the MR5. That's over to our west that it kind of bends up north. So, not entirely sure where I want to put this one, but what about there? Not really sure how the road goes up there, but this could work actually. Yeah, I mean, I don't exactly know, but I do think we are in Eswatini rather than South Africa here, so helps me guess a bit. This is the same type of speed sign they use in South Africa, but yeah, I don't know where it would be if it was in ZA. So let's go for it. And oh man, it's right at the south. That hurts. At least we got the right country, but yeah, there you go. That's what the actual road looked like. And yeah, a bit disappointing, I have to say. But that's okay. We can still redeem ourselves on round 5 here, and it's Australia, so I like to look at that. This is a South Australian signpost where it's kind of flat on the edge instead of rounded, so that's good. And we are near Milkawat, which I'm not sure where it is. But I guess we could go in and search here, seeing as how we still have a minute left now that we've determined where we are. This should be north of Adelaide, and we're looking for Milkawat. Not really sure if this is going to be findable. First off, let's find the angle of the road. Yeah, it's kind of something like this, I guess. Auburn, I've been to, so definitely that's a kind of familiar spot. I have a feeling this might be... I mean, it certainly could be in that area, to be honest. So, what were we looking for again? I've already forgotten. It was Milkawat. 30 seconds left. I mean, it would just be a bit of icing on the cake if we could find it, but I doubt we can. Yeah, I think if I had to 5k this round, I probably could. But there you go, this is the final round. Let's get near Auburn, and we're going to be close here, I think. And oh no, it's out all the way out near Lameroo. That is a little bit disappointing here. I really thought we'd be north of Adelaide, but instead we're all the way out east. So pretty good guess by Kodiak there. Let's see the total. We got 23,000, a good seed. Definitely a good seed here. And we got every single country right as well. Let's see here. We actually come 8th, so Nakas does just beat me out. There you go. He was commenting that I should beat him, but, well, it was very close. It was very close. So let's check out how the top 15 did. And, yeah, because it was such an easy seed, it would be nice and condensed. So, as for the Bolivia, all very close. Peru, sorry, but there's only one Bolivia guess there. Of course, the black car can't be in Bolivia, though. As for this South Australia, a number of people getting right up close. Impressive there. For me, I really thought it might be out north of Adelaide, but fair enough. And yeah, a number of good guesses all around the spot. Yeah, not my happiest round. I should really be getting closer there in my own state. As for the Malaysia, that's kind of where we pulled ahead a bit. We had a good guess there. Just hedging near Kuala Lumpur. Definitely had that kind of vibe about it. Yes, and then as for the South African ones. So the one in South Africa was one of the tougher ones. I mean, everyone kind of got in the area, but the guesses were not quite right there. And then the Eswatini one, we had 2 people getting on the right road, 2 people guessing out in South Africa, and then everyone else kind of hedging out north, which is interesting. I guess there are less roads down here, probably less coverage down here, so impressive that these 2 were able to get the right road. But I think I will cut away now to the challenge for the week. Okay, and here is everyone who played the league this week. So thank you everyone who participated overall in the whole thing. It was very good. We had like over 300 people playing total, so I was very happy with that. And yeah, a number of good scores this time. 23.8 is very nice to conclude that off. But yeah, let's get into the interesting photospheres in obscure countries. Definitely enjoy doing these kind of more casual ones and just seeing where we can end up. So here we are in round 1. We've got some lighthouse. We've got a lighthouse here, kind of dilapidated. We've got some trucks as well. Okay. Where do we think this is? I wonder if the compass is working on this map. It would appear that we're in the northern hemisphere if it is working. My initial thought was like north coast of France, but I'm not sure if this building quite fits with that. North coast. I mean, the ocean's to the south anyway, right? So, I'm not entirely sure what I think here. Somewhere with a rocky coast. Sardinia? I mean, Sicily probably doesn't work. So it could be somewhere in Greece, to be honest. I'm not really sure what this architecture says. It kind of looks more African, even. This might actually be a tiny island somewhere, to be honest, because I can't see how far it stretches around. So it's not easy to say here, not easy to say. This house just looks kind of African. I'm going to switch my guess to Africa because of that. I don't really mind if it's not it, because it's already a hard round. Let us say we are in... I don't know, man. Let's say we're right here in the Comoro Island. Oh yeah, let's say we're in Comoros, shall we? And okay, we are in Africa, and we're actually over here in Angola. So really impressive guess by Ben Keller here. That is truly impressive. Well done. And yeah, we pulled some points. So that's good at least. Definitely glad that I changed my mind. Okay, now we have a really nice quality one compared to the last one. And we do have some kind of Arabic here. And this is like the symbol that they have on the Iranian flag, I do believe. And we've got a mountain over there to our north as well, quite a big mountain. So I think what we have to do here is check Tehran out. And yeah, we have mountains to the north there. So could we be in front of this palace is my question. Let's see now. So over to our west, there should be like a... Yeah, I mean, this certainly could be it. So 16th century palace, does it look 16th century? Certainly could be, in my opinion. Is it really a palace? I guess it's more of a fortified wall or something. But the palace is probably inside there. So, okay, let's think about other options here. National Museum, something tower? I don't think it's a tower. Yes, I think this is it. As for these ones, they're too close to the mountains. So, yeah, let us go for that. Hold up, we're on the other side of it, though. We are on the other side of it, so there we go. I guess that will have to do. I mean, I'm not entirely confident here, but it could fit. And no, so we are in Shiraz, and there are mountains to the north in Shiraz too. So there you go. We were at Karim Khan Citadel, which is a really cool location, actually. And probably should have done better there, but that's okay. Okay, next one. We have started pretty well on this one, I'd say. Okay, so what have we got? This one's at least decent quality. Okay, we've got mountains. We have like a couple of Japanese cars here. A single white line in the center. Okay, pharmacy. Speaking French. So I'm kind of thinking like New Caledonia or something. Do we see any French signs? I mean, that might be a French type of sign. The steering wheel is on the right-hand side of the road, though, so we should be driving left. That is interesting. I don't think New Caledonia drives left, but where would you have French and be driving left is the question. Maybe New Caledonia does drive left. Would seem rather odd, though. In terms of other spots around the place, no. Yeah, that's kind of actually confusing. I guess because it's kind of like quite green, I'll guess up here. I mean, it kind of just looks like Indonesia or something, though. So maybe we are further north here. Just trying to think of like any place where this could be. The fact that we're driving left is very confusing to me. MCB, pharmacy. Yeah, the French is really messing me up. I think I'll leave it with New Caledonia, but I don't expect to be correct. Yes, not at all. We're on the Seychelles. So apparently the Seychelles then drive left. Is that correct? Anywho, it's a really interesting one. And let's move on to the next. Or maybe I was just confused the whole time. But I think, yeah, when the steering wheel's on the right, you drive left, correct? Anywho, here we have maybe a subcontinental looking dude. We have a clear satellite dish here. Guy on the motorbike appears to be driving left, but don't trust it anymore. Okay, yeah, no. And we are on the National Bank of Tuvalu. Tuvalu, of course, being here. And, wow, it's tiny. Surely there's more of Tuvalu, actually. Wow, Tuvalu must be one of the smallest nations in the world, right? Anywho, so we should be somewhere around here. I mean, they just have their airport and that's it, basically. So I guess that's the airport there, yeah. So we are right next to it. Was that a bank? Yeah, National Bank of Tuvalu. And the road just kind of bends off like that. I mean, actually, the compass is a bit wrong here, but yeah, we should be like, yeah. Oh, 300 meters. It's a little bit off center, but yeah, we get 4999, so that's pretty good. Next one, we have the Iranian flag again, I believe. Yep, definitely looks like Iran. We have ocean to the south, and we have like light hills to the north. So let's see, could be here. Could be on the beach here. This is possible. This is possible. Probably not that town's probably too big, I think. This one's at least possible as well. Let's see how it juts out. It's a fairly flat coastline here, so that is good to know. In terms of everything else, I actually think where we've clicked is probably most likely, seeing as how we don't see any islands out here, and there are a number of islands and everything on that part of the coast. Otherwise, this is possible here as well, but it doesn't seem like there's much touristy stuff going on there. So I'm going to stick with my original guess here, actually. And would not be surprised if this is good. 25 kilometers away, indeed. So it was the beach I originally guessed, but we still end up with a pretty great guess here. Just didn't look like there was that much going on right here, but I guess it took a few streets before the rest of the city to happen. I don't know if you want to know what I mean, but yeah, 14,000, we may actually be up there for this one. And yeah, so we have done a good job here. We end up in 5th, and let us check out the top 10. So as for the seashells one, we had 3 guesses here, 2 guesses out here, and 1 guess out, okay, out in the Canaries. Interesting. As for the African one, we had 1 here, 1 here, 1 in Angola, and then we just had a lot of guesses up in Europe and stuff. We even had a guess near Svalbard, which is interesting. I wonder how he snuck into the top 10 with that guess. So as for this one over here, Ben getting it, and really I should have too, just didn't think the city was big enough. This Iran one, I suppose most people went where I did in Tehran. Let's see how many people did. No, only 2 of us. So only 2 of us making use of that Google extra coverage and whatnot. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So let's see everyone who played. See what the average scores were here. Seems to be a relatively high scoring one, 67 people playing, and yes, a number of people doing quite well. So that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will cut away now to the final scores to announce the winner of the money. Hey guys, it's Zigzag of the Future, and the league is finished. All 15 legs complete of the No Move Play Along League Season 2. So we have Snorlax romping home with 43 points, winning the $20 Steam gift voucher, and of course he has gotten 5 first place, 4 second place, 2 third places, and of course an additional 2 top 10s. So extremely impressive stuff. TGBM just not quite good enough to stay on the level of Snorlax, although very close in terms of overall points, as we'll see in a minute. And Scriperu, he comes in on 3rd. We have Kodiak in 4th, Skytune in 5th, Sketchup in 6th, Piva in 7th, Laban Greb in 8th, Soviet Spy in 9th, and Dennis in 10th. And so let us see everyone else who played here. I actually ended up, within the top 15, so pretty good. I never actually managed to medal though, so that was the disappointment of this season. Definitely did a lot better last season, but we had better players coming along this time for sure. Anyway, so here is everyone else. This is everyone who managed to score, and definitely a lot of familiar names in here. Definitely appreciate everyone who came along, and that is it. That is everyone who played. And over here, you can see that we do have me in 4th place. I actually managed to do a lot better in overall points. A bit more consistent, however, not really pushing the top guys at all. So yeah, just a very close race between the top two there. I was actually sitting in third for a long time before Soviet Spy just got above me, and then it's the rest of everyone else. So I will do the season 2. I think I've decided that I'll probably postpone that, wait until I'm on holidays, set that all up. I'll announce it via Discord and on my YouTube channel, but you should definitely join the Discord to keep up with different things that go on there. It's a lot of fun, and we have some good converse, so yeah, definitely do that. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much everyone who played along, and yeah, I'll be back soon with more of these. So, peace guys.